Having a badass computer is a must for many gamers, but besides the extraordinarily powerful source and a top-notch processor and GPU, everybody knows that a well-optimized cooling system is mandatory. In order to keep their rigs at the right temperature, people have come up with some pretty wild ideas, and in what follows we'll be presenting 10 of the craziest ways some modders try to cool down their precious PCs. A very resourceful user thought of a brilliant idea to cool down his computer, a turbine from 1990 Mitsubishi Eclipse. The turbocharger is able to move air through the PC so that it can provide the perfect cooling method, making it a weird yet effective way of keeping temperatures down low when overclocking your machine to engage in some really heated video gaming sessions. There's nothing human imagination and a little bit of ingenuity can't do. When it comes to innovation, the Russians surely take the grand prize, and this crazy modder stands as proof of that. He decided to keep his computer cool in some of the most ordinary, but yet creative ways by sticking it in the freezer. The nice part is that you'll have your fair share of polar air standing by in front of your rig, and this should be a blessing on a hot summer's day. In addition to that, the beer six-pack will be at arm's length, so we think that's a win-win situation. Why use only the original fan slots your computer comes equipped with when you can totally overkill and build an entire case out of them? When cooling down your PC, there's no overdoing it. You just have to be bold enough to step up and make an entire armor of plastic fans, glue them together and connect them to your main power source. And besides the practical side of this project, you'll also have the coolest PC in the neighborhood. Some people believe that air flows better if you totally dismantle your machine and hang its components on some wires, making a modern art display out of them. It might not look like the most elegant rig in the world, but it does the job, and what's not to like about it? On the plus side, you don't need to add any extra gadgets like we saw in other examples from our list. This project can be done by everybody with a computer and a taste for extravagant setups. Similar to the case made from small computer fans glued together, this method uses an industrial fan that is pointed towards the inner components of the PC. Since parts of the machine are totally exposed, you should be extra careful not to spill any liquid in its general direction, because then you'll have the exact opposite result, a fried computer instead of a cooled one. This way of keeping your PC nice and cold is perhaps rudimentary, but it still works. Turn your PC into a giant popsicle? Why not? This is what this modder thought when he encased his computer into a block of ice. We can't really tell if the machine will still work after putting it into the freezer and turning it into a giant icicle, but for a one-time solution it's worth the risk. Or is it? However you want to look at it, if you have an old computer to spare, maybe you could try this crazy cooling method and tell us how it worked out. What is an AC unit good for if not to cool down your computer? This entire cooling system is seamless and perhaps one of the most feasible on the list. It can really make the temperatures go down so low that you'll probably need a winter jacket when you watch some 4K YouTube videos or play video games on max settings, all at the same time, because thanks to this effective method of keeping everything cool, including your room, you can go ahead and overclock to your heart's desire. It seems that mineral oil is great at absorbing heat without needing ventilation with the surrounding air. In conclusion, a crafty modder took an old aquarium, filled it with vegetable oil, and placed the computer components inside of it. This method is so efficient that after about 2 hours, the temperature settled at a new maximum of 84 degrees C on the CPU under load, as the handyman puts it. So it's high time you got to your nearest grocery store and bought a gallon of cooking oil. As you would imagine, more than one person thought about cooling down their PC using the ultimate technique, liquid nitrogen. Some people even put together a number of tutorial videos on this subject. If you're skilled enough to work with this extreme chemical element, then you'll probably enjoy these insane projects put together by equally insane modders. By using a tube filled with liquid nitrogen, you'll be able to cool down your entire rig in a matter of seconds. If you can cool down a PC using baby oil, why not do it using an entire pool filled with water? In this video made and uploaded by Gavin Reme, we can see how he is using an ingenious method of keeping his computer cool by filtering the water in his pool and using it as a cooling liquid for the machine. So if you have a giant body of water in your backyard, why not give it another purpose besides swimming in? This was our list showcasing some really crazy ways of cooling your PC, and we hope you've enjoyed our video. If you did, please press that like button, as we do appreciate it and it helps us immensely. We often ask our audience for suggestions to compile these lists, and if you'd like to contribute, please follow Frag Hero on Facebook. Did you ever try building your very own cooling system? Please tell us about it in the comments below, because we do try to read pretty much everything. Now would also be a great time to encourage you to subscribe, because we upload new stuff all of the time, so subscribing will keep you up to date with all of our latest videos. You can also check out fraghero.com for more gaming related articles, but until next time, thanks for watching and have a great day.